All right, let's get to sports and the law. A recent Al Jazeera documentary claimed that certain professional athletes received shipments of HGH from a clinic in Indiana. Two of those athletes, Washington first baseman Ryan Washington and the Phillies first baseman Ryan Howard, have filed a lawsuit against Al Jazeera, claiming the report made false statements, were inaccurate, unsubstantiated, and reckless in nature. Ryan Zimmerman, I believe I said Zimmer. Zimmerman is the name there. Time for sports and the law. Steve Moskowitz is here. What are the hurdles here, Steve? Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
The hurdles for Howard and Zimmerman. How hard is this going to be for them?
It's more difficult for them than, I'll say, a regular person, because they're so well known that they have to make an additional hurdle because they're so well known. And the bottom line, though, is they still have a good shot, because when you say those things, they're losing millions in endorsements. It really hurts them. And what was said goes right to the heart of their profession. So it's called damages per se.
All right, so with this lawsuit, does it at all open them up to further investigation into any of the other dealings they've had with this clinic?
Yes, and therein lies the problem. Discovery. Right now, they can say anything they want. They're not under oath. So even if they didn't tell the truth, there's no punishment. But you get into discovery, you're under penalty of perjury, and just ask Barry Bonds what happens if you say something and somebody says, wait a minute, you didn't tell the truth under perjury.
Peyton Manning is the biggest name attached to this story. He has said, or he hasn't sued yet, but does the lawsuit from the two baseball players kind of put Peyton Manning in a situation where you kind of have to sue?
No, each one makes up their own mind. In Peyton's case, one of the things we're going to look at is he's already worth $100 million. Does he want to go through discovery? Does he want to go through public opinion? Or does he want to handle it as a PR problem? Again, he's not going to be looking at it for money. He's going to be looking at it for his career.
And
what's best for his career.
They don't say, oh, look at these baseball players are suing these guys, and Peyton's not. He must be guilty.
Again, anybody can think what they want, but not at all. And again, that's where his PR guys come in.
According to the lawyers for Howard and Zimmerman, Al Jazeera, they ignored a cease and desist order in this one before the broadcast. How serious could this be if this is the case?
That could be, because when a judge orders you to do something, you say, nah, don't feel like it. You get hauled before that judge, and basically there's a type of hearing that says, why shouldn't I put you in jail?
All right, the suit is against Al Jazeera, but Al Jazeera is a major corporation, and they're based in Qatar, I believe, and they have many different layers. Do the reporters get sued in this? Is it just the parent company, just America?
Everybody in the chain gets sued.
All right, let me get to our second story if we can here. And this second story, it's a little closer to home. Santa Clara Youth Soccer League suing the city of Santa Clara and the NFL to stop the city from using 11 acres of soccer field land for a media center for Super Bowl 50. The judge declined to block the move with a temporary restraining order. Did the judge do the right thing here?
Yes, they're going to have a decision on Monday. And here we have Super Bowl versus soccer moms. Now, part of the problem is, although certainly I'm sympathetic to the soccer moms, but they were given other fields to play on. Maximum, it's a month. So look at the harm. Also, look at the money that the Super Bowl brings into town. So you have to weigh these things. My prediction is Super Bowl's going to win.
City says that the soccer leagues knew about this for 2 years, but they're only now doing this because maybe they're trying to exact a little something out of the NFL and the city.
Yes, they are. And what's happening is, once again, they have competing interests of course, always the almighty dollar.
All right, I've got 1 minute. Soccer League says the city didn't follow the process. There was no public hearing here. Could that be a sticking point?
It depends on the interpretation, because soccer moms say, hey, this had to be up for a public hearing. The other side says, no, we're the city. We don't have to do it that way. And again, take a look at what the soccer moms are paying. Take a look at what the football people are paying.
That's an interesting way to approach that one. We've got 30 seconds here. The two sides met with a judge for 2 days. They discussed this behind closed doors. Is that common?
Oftentimes, because what happens is every judge pushes settlement, and it's usually not the trial judge, it's a different judge.
All right, so there you have it. Sticky wicket in our own backyard down in Santa Clara. Steve Moskowitz, thanks very much for the insights. We do appreciate it. Sportsnet Central coming your way. Ahmed Fareed, Dave Feldman, busy night here at Comcast Sportsnet. Thanks for watching.